Thank you and welcome to Ambochon Sessions. My name is Titus Mikwa, your Ambochon mentor. Today I would like to discuss something critical. The mistakes that adults make with our boys. There are several mistakes that adults make with boys and nobody talks about them. Sometimes we say that boys do not care, but in truth, many adults are damaging them every day without even realizing it. Some of these mistakes are small, some are lifelong, and in this video I'm going to name them clearly, because if you want to raise men of strength, men of purpose, and men of self-respect, these are the habits you must stop as an adult. Habit and mistake number one: treating boys like they are harder than they are. We treat them as if they are harder than they are. Many adults think that boys are tough by default. So when they cry, when they show emotions, we laugh at them. We yell at them. When they struggle, we dismiss. We shame their softness, but then act shocked when they harden into something cold or violent and become people who are not respectable or people who are not of importance in the society. A boy who is always told to man up, finally he learns how to shut up. He doesn't learn how to express himself. Emotional shutdown is not strength, it is survival. Respect his pain early. Let us learn to respect the pain of our boys early, or deal with silence later and in many years to come. Boys don't need to be babied. They don't need to be babied, but they need to be heard. They need to be heard. We need to listen to them. Mistake number two: teaching obedience instead of discipline. Discipline is what boys need, and we need to instill it to them as early as possible. We reward boys for staying quiet, not for thinking, and we should be rewarding them for thinking and fast seeing. We want them to behave, but really teach them to learn themselves. That is not discipline. That is training a follower. That is training someone to follow you. And a boy trained to obey either rebels. Most of the time, boys who are trained to obey, they rebel or becomes a man afraid to make choices later in life. Mistake number three: starving them of purpose. When we starve them of purpose, boys are on a mission. We are born to pursue purpose and destiny, to leave legacy in this earth. The boys were built, they were literally built for missions, not cures, but we let them drift from purpose and do other things which are not good. No clear task, no guided risk, no meaningful work. Then we blame them for wasting time or chasing nonsense. Yet we are the ones who have orchestrated all this. Every boy needs a job, needs a work, needs a role, needs something to carry. If he can't find purpose in his home or school, he'll find it online or in the street, which is not right. A boy with no direction is not lazy. He is unfathomed. We should show our boys the way and the purpose, that they were born to chase destiny and purpose, not just to live like animals to eat and drink. That is not the way. It's a mistake that we make to our boys as adults. Mistake number four: mocking instead of mentoring. We mock them instead of showing mentorship, instead of role modeling for them. There's a crisis in our community, the crisis in our society, because boys are lacking role models. They are lacking mentors to show them the right path. Too many adults correct boys with sarcasm, tease instead of touch, laugh at wrong things, shame them in front of others. The worst of all, then we wonder why they stop listening. Then we start to wonder, and yet we are the ones behind all this. Correct your boy privately, private correction. Then you respect him publicly. Teach with your tone, not just your words. The tone matters. How you say it matters to our boys. You don't raise a boy by cutting him down. You raise him by calling him up to become a son, to become a gentleman, and to become a powerful figure in our community. Finally, overlooking the small wins. We overpraise big victories, trophies, gains, but we ignore quiet consistency. The boy who woke up early today, the one who didn't fight back, the one who trained again after falling. Character is built in the invisible. We need to want the small wins. If he only hears applause when he wins, you'll think failure makes him unworthy. Yet failure is a stepping stone to success. Affirm what is good, not just what is impressive. Not just what is impressive. If you are racing or teaching or mentoring boys, ask yourself, what tone do I set? What tone do I use? What habits am I reinforcing? What kind of man will am I influencing, or am I producing? Ask yourself those questions. Start here. Don't toughen your boy. Train him. Don't mock. Model. Don't just assume. Ask, and above all, make sure he knows there's a space for his strength and his struggles. Until we meet the next time, I'm your boy John Mentor. Thank you.